Guys, you're watching because you want to know only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Tudor Mansion. Every episode, we keep adding something, and that spawns another 10 ideas in my head. At this rate, we're just never gonna finish. I add a little hedge, and I'm like, ooh, this would look good at the back. And then I think about it off camera, you know, when I'm editing, I'm like, ooh, we should build this. And I'm like, why do I keep thinking of more ideas? Today we're going to be working on many sort of smaller things, including sort of dressing up a little bit. As you can see at the front here, you see like on the ground floor where the grass meets the building. Can you see how sort of flat and dull and boring that looks? There's no transition. There's no plants or double high rose bushes, which look really nice with Tudor buildings, by the way, because the red and the brown complement each other very, very well. There's no leaves, apart from obviously the hedge, but there's no leaves actually transitioning the building into the land itself. It just sort of looks like it's sticking up out of nowhere. And at the back, I want to do a little bit of a fence. Now, I don't want to go too complicated with this design, but I do want something that looks a little bit different. In Minecraft, we don't have just a normal fence. Yes, we do, AJ. We have these. These are normal. Yeah, they're sort of normal fences. But I'm talking about the fence that you probably have, or some of you at least, will have around your garden. Just a normal picket fence, you know, a very thin fence that goes up, usually taller than you, with like a little point on the top, and they're just all next to each other. You know what I mean? Like a normal picket fence. Some houses have white picket fences, and they sort of go up to your waist height, what would be about 1 block tall, and they're like they're mini points, aren't they? Okay, but we don't have that in Minecraft. But I don't want to have a hedge at the front and the back garden. I like to mix up the fence design. See, we've got hedge on that one on the old house, and we've got a sort of other fence design along here. By the way, I had it here, and I was like, how come there's quartz slabs over the top of those ones but nowhere else? And I realized I didn't. It was just the quartz behind it. That was a trick of my mind. I've only just got up, okay? Forgive me. So at the back here, I think what we want to have is something like a picket fence, but obviously we can't do picket fences. So I'm thinking something like blocks, followed by a sort of design like this, just to make it look a little bit interesting, like that, and then have these slabs along the top. I think it makes a really nice sort of fancy looking upside down, that one, 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 and that one. Yeah, I really like that. It's just a little bit different. Imagine being enclosed in with that. It's not grossly high. You know, it's taller than you, but that's sort of what you want out of a fence. You don't want your neighbours being able to peer over into your garden. I think that's a good height. I think that's nice. And, hello. And it's also different from the other fences that we've done on the other mansions. So it doesn't look like we're only using the same ideas and just making a different house out of it. We're using new and fresh ideas to keep everything looking cool. Okay, so I think the easiest way will probably be to do the slabs first, and then do the upside down ones in between it, because then you've got something to place the upside down ones on. Okay, now, who knows what sort of problem we're going to come to when we get to the corner? I don't think anyone's lucky enough just to have it end perfectly and then have a full block in the corner. Are we that lucky? Well, basically, there's a 1 in 3 chance, isn't there? There's a 33% chance that we'll end up being perfect. Unfortunately, we are not it. But, you know what? We could do that, and that. No, we can't. Can I somehow get those to join up? This has now become a challenge of mine. I need to do that. No, you can't. I can't get it to like make a little tiny hole there. Okay, no problem. I think what we'll do is we'll take those out. I shall heal the earth that I've just broken. Heal, earth, heal. And then what we'll do is we'll put 3 full blocks in the corner. I think that's the neatest way to fix that. Okay, now, I was looking at real Tudor houses and Tudor mansions on Google Images, getting some ideas for the garden, because I wasn't quite sure. You know, a Tudor mansion, it's very unlikely that a Tudor mansion is going to have a swimming pool in the back garden, for example. And we've already done 2. That last house has an indoor swimming pool and an outdoor swimming pool. I don't want this series to end up being exactly the same thing, just with a different house. I want to put some different ideas in there. And I found some really cool sort of hedge things. Oh, look at that. And then that can go there. I found some really cool sort of hedge things that we're going to try out in this back garden. The thing with Tudor mansions that I saw on Google is that their gardens are very neat. Sort of very minimalistic. They're not really overcrowded, but they have nice pathways with some nice hedges and flowers. Very beautiful gardens. So I want to do that, and I also want to do a gazebo. I didn't see it on Google Images. I didn't see a single Tudor house with a gazebo, but I thought, you know what, we've got to have one. So we're going to do a gazebo. So the first thing that I saw, there was a design that I saw on a real house. It wasn't in Minecraft, but basically it was quite a cool... Where do I want to do this? Let's just do it in this corner for the moment. And I'll probably start around here. It's just a really simple design. Something like this. We want to keep it nice and small because we don't have a huge back garden here. We only have a limited amount of space. But it was something really nice like that. Maybe even I'll do like a nice 3-block tall one in the middle. And then all there was, it was filled with red flowers. Now we've got obviously the double high rose bushes that would look wonderful as they poke out above the leaves. So we get that dimension and depth of different heights. Now, I don't know if I'm going to like them all being the same, but yeah. See, that's exactly like the picture was in real life. I think that's absolutely stunning. I really do. And if we have like a little bit of a path going around it, that would be good. Maybe even have a sort of symmetrical look. So have like another one somewhere. That will grow on you. For those of you that are thinking at the moment, I don't really like that too much. Just stare at it a few minutes and I bet you'll start to like it, because I really do. I really, really like it. I'm half tempted to do another one, but I don't quite know where yet. I'm going to leave it for the moment. So, a gazebo. I think I want to build this gazebo again out of a darkish wood, or maybe an oak one would be better. Because if we use the spruce, it's going to blend in with the fence. And if we use dark oak, it's going to blend in with the house. So I think, I think I'm going to go with the normal oak. So the way that we're going to attempt this... Oh, I might go with the darker fence, though. Like a spruce fence. Maybe even dark oak. I don't know yet. We'll grab them both. Did I grab... Yeah, I did. I either grabbed nether brick fence, because they look very similar. Like, they're almost identical, aren't they? In the thing. Especially on YouTube, I expect the colour will be, like, pretty much exactly the same. And we want a full block as well. So gazebos are usually found in like either people's gardens or in parks, where maybe bands play, music and band people play. You can just sit in them if you like. You can rent them out in some places. There's sort of all sorts of reasons why they're there, but they're like a little wooden stage with shelter over the top, and that's basically all a gazebo is. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and build one today. Now, dark oak is like that. Now, I like the sort of lighter look of spruce. These aren't big. They're like miniature summer houses. Imagine in the summer months, you're hot, but you want to be outside. You want to see the sun, enjoy the weather, but you don't want to end up getting sunburn. You want to be a little bit cooler. That's where a gazebo comes in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use these corners. It's going to be rather octagonal. As close to octagonal as we can get in Minecraft. And then I want to have... I think I want to have an upside down fence, which makes things really an upside down stair, which makes things really awkward. But I think I want to have it like that. And then a slab there. I just think that design's going to look good once we sort of get it all together. I don't know why. I might be wrong. I've built a couple of gazebos in Minecraft in the time, but I must admit, I never really liked them when they're done. I've never gone, oh yeah, I love that. So maybe this time I'll sort of like it a little bit. Sometimes I do them too big. Sometimes I just make them way too small. I think I've got the size pretty good here. You don't want nothing like crazy big or crazy small. If it's too big, it looks well out of place. If it's too small, it looks pointless. Why would you have it? And then the height is a hard one as well. And I've never done this design before, but that makes it really cool to walk through. It makes them look arched. Each area look arched. And then we'll have a slab. Yeah, slab right there. Like that. Like that. And here. Okay, beautiful. I really like that. Now, the roof of it basically goes up to like a round point. Sort of like a very shallow castle roof. Very, very shallow castle roof. I think I want to go over the corners as well. I might as well have put full blocks there, but it doesn't matter. So we can do it like this and like this. The reason why I'm doing that, you might be thinking, well, you've made it gone square, AJ. Why would you go make it go square? It'll work out. I'm sure it'll work out. Oops. Not that one. I'm sure it'll work out. I need it on here. And there. And then place that one back there. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. It's so close. So close. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Better. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Oh, I really like it. That looks really neat. Nice and compact. And then in here, we can use the dark oak now for some little seats. Oh, and excellent. Look at that. They don't join up to the fences, obviously, because they're stairs. That's super, super neat. Is there anywhere that we can place a torch? Like, anywhere? There will be. I'll place a torch there. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, that sucks. Like, it's technically a full block, but it's 2 half slabs. Or do we put, like, little ones in the corner here? Like little tiki candles or something like that. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice, I suppose. Yeah. I don't think glowstone in the... See. Or... glowstone might work in the top there. Like that. That might be better. Take them away. Take them away! Yeah, I like that, actually. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Nice amount of light there. All day long, you've got light there. Okay, in the background, I think this is a good place to start testing out our sort of delicate, what would you call it, transition from the ground to the house with leaves and some tall things. So double tall grass, large ferns, lilacs, rose bushes, and peonies. Maybe a sunflower here and there would look good on a Tudor mansion right by the house. Let's like try just like a couple of them together, like either one of them on their own or 2 together. Maybe with a gap in the middle. Yeah, I sort of like that. Not too many of them. Try and keep these a little bit sparse. But I think that would look good. And we'll have one down there as well. Beautiful. Okay. Then I think we want to go around with the oak leaves in the corner. I'm going to move this over by 1. Nope, by 2. In the corner here, I think this is really asking for a sort of taller one. Something like this. Cover up the window a little bit. That shouldn't matter too much. Just like that. It's such a nice transition then. Really builds it in together. We'll have another one here. Don't want to cover up the window that much. Just a nice little one. I might end up moving this over by 1 now because of that. Like, just shift it over by 1. That's really annoying, isn't it? Why didn't I just build it 1 block further back? That one. that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I think, I think we've got it right though. It's hard to do that. And then that one. Oops. That one, that one, that one. And then rose bushes in the middle. I absolutely love that little design. Such a cool little feature of the garden. Okay, like that. And then I'll have another sort of taller one, nice tall one in the corner here. That just sort of wraps itself around and comes this way a little bit as well. Something like that. Yep, I like that. We'll have one in this corner as well. I don't mind it going up the window a slight bit. I don't like going up the window too much if possible. But like that is a good section, and a little one in this corner. Like that. Just like a little tiny one. Beautiful. Okay, let's go around with some double tall flowers first. Flowers first. So with the flowers, it's actually a good idea to block up the window. Just with one of the flowers. With the windows, right, you can block up one square if you had a 2x3 window, but not more. Like, don't block up both of them. I think that'll look weird from the inside when you look out. But blocking up one gives a really sort of cool effect. Like, we can see the back of the sunflower there. Around here, we can see the leaf block. Looks good. We can see the flower. Yeah, the lilac. But if you block up both of them, you see, I don't know. It's a little bit too much for me. So, we'll go around with some lilacs. 1, 2, I think 3 lilacs is good. We'll go with some rose bushes. These are the most important ones. The red is going to go very well with the brick and the brown. So, that one. And that'll do. And then we'll have these ones sort of in the gaps. But these are my least favourite ones, so I'm going to keep these to a minimum. And then some double tall ferns in anywhere that doesn't block up a window, though. I don't mind blocking that one up. There we go, there. That one's already got one over it. I think we'll put some down this fence area as well, like just a double tall grass and ferns. We'll sort of spam and swap around. There's no pattern to this. Well, there was supposed to be no pattern to it, but then I started doing 2 and 2 by accident. Like this. That'll do. See, that's nice. That's nice. That sort of hides up the blankness of the fence, but you can still see the detail in it. And then we want some smaller flowers. I think maybe a white would be good. We haven't really got any white along here. So in all the gaps, we're just going to put down a little white flower. Don't go with all of the different coloured tulips if you can possibly like stay away from it, because then it sort of overrides with so much colour. We can spam in a few of these though. There. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. And then we'll have some little white ones in between. Maybe a sunflower. It faces the wrong way, but that's because it always faces the sun. If the sun was over there, it would face this way. However, we don't ever really move the sun. I never make it night or afternoon or anything like that. So I'll put these around here. I'm filling up the edge. I'm making sure there's not a block spare. You can always remove them if it looks too much for you. I just really like the look of it. I think it looks very neat. It doesn't look too overgrown, but it looks interesting. There's so much to sort of look at and see. I think I want one white flower just there on the corner. It was missing it. Okay, I like that too. I like that too. For a path block, I think... See, we used diorite for the last path, didn't we, on the old house? We used gravel at the front here. Oh, we used gravel, cobblestone, and polished andesite. Okay, so I think I can get away with using a white path on this one. It'll go very well with the white sections of the house. I wouldn't have time. It's going to have to be the last thing that we do. So we're going to hiccup first. We're going to mix in both diorite and polished diorite. And we're going to sort of spam this about a little bit. This is definitely the best path that you can do in Minecraft. It's definitely my favourite path. I do it everywhere. It's sort of broken design. It takes a couple of sort of goes. I remember sort of when I first done it, I didn't really like it too much. It takes a few attempts to sort of be able to do it right as well and make it look good, because it's so hard not to pattern it. Like, our Minecraft brains automatically try and make everything a pattern. It's just what we do. And this doesn't want you to do that. This path is no, don't make me a pattern. I'm meant to be random. And as soon as you get that, it'll start looking good. I think that's probably all we need. Maybe a little or another one going off this way to the, what do you call it? Gazebo, summer house, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, something like that. Yep. Then we're going to get some polished diorite as well. And you're going to mix this into both the grass areas and the diorite areas. It really doesn't matter. Just sort of randomly space them about. Make sure there's less of these than there are normal diorite. These are sort of meant to be a detail block to sort of catch your eye, draw your attention. They're not meant to be the a main sort of majority block, though. Something like that. We've got sort of a little bit of a section that looks a little bit sort of low here. Looks pretty good. Is there another white that I can just blend in? Chiseled quartz. No, 2 white. Oh, and that's too many polished ones. I want just off-white. I don't know if we have another one that's sort of that sort of shade, that sort of dirty white. No, I'm thinking about mixing in some cobblestone stairs, though. Let's just see what that looks like before we end off the episode. Oh, I like it, actually. Yeah, just mix some of these in. Just in gaps and on the edges of parts. It really doesn't matter how neat you are with them. Just make sure they're the right way up, apparently. Like this. This will give a feel of sort of 3D to the path. It gives a little bit more depth to it. Yeah, I like that too. You could maybe mix some podzol in there as well. Some podzol might look good. It might look a little bit too dirty, though. I don't know. Let's have a go. Why not? Where's podzol? Podzol? It's in this one. Podzol. Podzol. Had it right underneath my cursor. So just mix some of these in. Oops. Keep little parts of grass though. Like, try not to hide all of the grass, because then it sort of takes away the fact that it's sort of a broken path. No, wrong move. Wrong move. I tell you what we're going to do then. We're actually going to make all of the podzol into grass. I know I took out some of the white ones, but I think it's going to look better having a little bit more grass than what we actually had already. I will put that stair back then. Grass. It was the wrong colour. The podzol's way the wrong colour for this path. It might work better with a wooden one. Okay, that looks good. I like that. One and a sight block right there. Alright, that is all we've got time for this episode though, guys. Definitely can fit another one of those in there. I think that'll mirror that up nicely. There's a lot more that we need to do in as far as decoration goes around the house. Even on the sides that is outside of the fence, we need to sort of spruce up, especially with leaves, mostly. That'll really help. If you enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!